Meantime, a decision by the Coast Guard could affect how much you pay out of pocket for certain items. The USCG is looking to remove 36 navigational aids along the Missouri River.
First Alert 6's Philip Katafamo has how this decision could impact us here in Nebraska.
Marine Highway M29 stretches from Sioux City, Iowa to Kansas City, Missouri. Along the route, you'll find navigation aids like buoys, day beacons, and light ships. They help guide boats as they bring cargo like fertilizer and grain in and out of the region, but a portion of them north of Blencoe, Iowa could be removed.
Those aids of navigation are removed. That creates safety issues for barge operators and their crew, and there's going to be a lot of hesitation to move upriver without those aids in navigation from that safety aspect.
Kenny says the Coast Guard is in charge of maintaining and paying for those aids. Historically, he says there hasn't been too much movement from Blencoe north, but over the last 4 years, there's been more traffic and expansion talks with Sioux City to move more cargo.
The more grain we can move through Sioux City and not necessarily on rail is good. I mean, if that makes the farmers more money, that just helps everybody.
Sioux City is one of 50 cities, organizations, counties, officials, and lawmakers who are opposed to the removal. Blair Ag in Nebraska is also a part of that group. Their general manager says if the aids are removed, products can't move as efficiently, and that trickles down to the consumer.
What people don't understand is the cost of most goods is most influenced by the cost of freight. My guess is if like you look at a box of cereal, everybody says, well, the farmer doesn't make that much money. Well, it's not that the farmer isn't making money on the grain, but that cost, if you figure how many people contact or touch all the different parts of that, the cost of freight is incredible. Freight is just so much. Well over 50% of the product would be my guess.
Amy believes the data being used by the Coast Guard to make their decision is outdated. She says it's from 2021 and didn't take the pandemic into consideration.
At that time, a lot of product got stuck outside of the ports. Product could not move in. There were freezes on product movement of all kinds.
Efforts to appeal to the U.S. government to halt this decision will continue. The group in opposition will attend a Missouri River Navigators meeting in February. The Coast Guard is expected to be there. Reporting in Omaha, I'm Philip Katafamo, First Alert 6.
Now, removal is expected in spring if this plan does remain in place, and this decision could also halt plans for a future inland port authority in Blair, Nebraska.